Okay, so let's take a minute to talk about email. Email will likely be the most frequent way you contact me. Here are some thoughts on how to put your best electronic foot forward. Think about what email account you're sending your message from. Your student account is usually a good professional choice. Always remember to have a subject heading. Make sure it includes the class name and section number, for instance, COM 102, section 02, and tell me what the email's about, for instance, question about informative speech. When it comes to the body of your email, always make sure to have a greeting. Hi, Dr. McNaughton is always a good choice. Make sure to have proper sentences and attempt proper spelling and punctuation, and make sure to sign your email with your full name. This helps me know who you are. Even when replying to an email, it's important to remember to have a greeting and to sign your full name. Remember, you're not texting your BFF, you're sending a professional response. When writing emails, always remember to be professional. For instance, try and avoid long strings of exclamation points or using emoticons, and try to avoid typing in all capital letters. It's considered shouting. Here are some other features of professional emails. Keep it short and concise. If you're replying to an email with a bunch of other people on it, it's often a good idea to reply to all, so everyone knows what was said. Like we've talked about, it's really important to have a subject heading that tells me what class and section you're in and describes what the email is about. If I need to look for an email you sent me earlier in this semester, all this information will help me find it quickly. Sending email formatted this way helps me keep my inbox organized, and with 100 students a semester, that's super important. Like many other professionals, professors have long, busy days filled with meetings, conferences, and yes, student emails. Between faculty meetings, classes, and research, there are a lot of things that need to get done during the day, which means professors often suffer from decision fatigue. In one study on decision fatigue, researchers followed members of a parole board. What they found was, first thing in the morning and first thing right after lunch, members of the parole board were far more willing to grant parole. The longer the session dragged on, the more likely they were to say no. Why? Decision fatigue. So to help avoid turning your professor into Grumpy Cat, make sure you send an email with all of the needed information so that I can get back to you quickly and effectively. Keeping these few small things in mind will help make sure you can get the best, quickest response to your questions.